this book will serve as the insight. This insight comes from my years in the trenches. For almost 10 years, I operated a successful small business offering crisis management expertise. And although it consisted of just my partner and me and a few part-time associates, we landed impressive contracts with organizations such as UPS, NASA, Battelle Corporation, Schlumberger Limited, Jet Propulsion Laboratory, and scores of utilities, many with more than 5,000 employees. Sometimes we beat larger competitors for the contracts. At other times, our presentation and reputation alone awarded us contracts without any competitors in the running. My work has always involved learning many valuable little and big company secrets in order to carry out my assignments. Companies had to trust me and treat me as one of their own for me to be able to consult effectively with them, a trust that I will always honor. As a result, I got to see their insides and how they function. I was able to compete against Goliaths to win major contracts with Goliaths. I also got close enough to see how these companies can trip themselves. I learned a valuable lesson in my management work. It's only from the very top or the very bottom that you can learn how a company of any size works. Any level in between offers only a small and tainted view of the bigger picture. Thus, simply being a small business does give you a competitive edge. This book will tell you how to use it. All of the characters and scenarios in this book are real. However, often the names have been changed to protect anonymity and to honor my allegiance to my resources. After all, I want to practice what I preach in this book. Allegiance to your customers, partners, associates, and confidants is one of the most powerful tactics you will be able to use to outsmart your bigger, older, richer, and better-known competition. Many other tactics are identified herein. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get started on outsmarting the Goliaths in your industry. Chapter 1. Crafting the Right Image. Assess your current image. Profiling your client's perception of your business. You have capital, a solid business plan, a good product or service at the right price, along with the competence to produce and deliver it, a sizable potential market, and a well-equipped office. What you don't have: customers. Your market seems to gravitate toward the bigger or more established companies, the dominators in your industry. You begin to wonder, can you compete? Can you make it? Can you win clients, contracts, and market share away from the corporate behemoths? The answers are yes, yes, and yes. Like David in the biblical account of the young boy who slew the giant Goliath, you can outsmart your bigger and well-established competition. David had a slingshot and 5 stones to help him. You have this book and the trait necessary to make it happen: determination. The small business edge. You don't have to have an acronym for a company name to be a success, and you don't have to be in the Fortune 500 to be competitive in the marketplace. Outsmarting the competition doesn't always mean breaking them or outpacing them, or even giving them a run for their money. Instead, as this book demonstrates, it can mean becoming a respected leader in your market, in spite of their existence. While the big guys are throwing their weight around, it's possible for you to quietly thrive as an underdog. After all, being small has its benefits. It's easier to manage your business, respond to your customers, and react to market fluctuations when you're not bogged down by corporate weight. The problem is that in this big-is-best world of corporate America, you must appear to be sizable, reliable, successful, and proven if you want to win customers. So how can you compete if you appear to be small, new, untested, and untried? The answer is not better computer equipment, more startup capital, and a larger budget. Those may help, but they'll also increase your debt. The answer is changing your image to one that says knowledgeable, experienced, reliable, and well-established. The image you present. The appropriate corporate image is one of the most valuable assets a company has for winning customers, especially for a home-based or small business. A good image will enable you to attract customers and investors, expand operations, and survive economic downturns. A bad image is a costly liability, even if you're capable of doing the job.